Hello everyone, welcome back. It's round 4 here at the Vietnam Open, Whitewater Peninsula. About to get started here. We are currently sitting at 1 over after posting an even in round 3. Hopefully round 4 we'll get some good conditions, some favourable conditions, and we can just try and close out this competition as strongly as we can. Not very much wind to talk about here in round 2, so let's crack straight into it, shall we? Slightly fast, but other than that, it's a solid opening drive. Leave us right the whole way down the centre of this upper fairway. Just shy of 320 yards. That is a solid hit. Pitch down with a 6 iron. Good, but might overhit. 7 iron will leave us short, but possibly leave us in a good position for a tap-in. Oh, look at that. Okay, maybe don't look at that. The roll from that was worrying. 31 feet for birdie. I feel like the roll here, the break here, isn't as harsh as we would have thought. Oh, that's close. That was very close. Almost made that. We can still be happy with the par. That's fine. We got very, very close with that approach shot. Okay, let's zip up to our driver here. Driving into 2 mile-an-hour winds. Pretty fast. But again, the fact that the fairways here are bold means we shouldn't be running off into the rough here. 314 yards. Still a lot to be happy about, but not great that we kind of positioned ourselves in such a way that, excuse me, that we could land into this bunker if we're not careful. Gonna go up to the 8 iron just to make sure that we clear that. We do have an altitude increase of 23 feet as well, so we do have to accommodate for that also. Well, we've definitely overshot the pin here. But more importantly, we've got the green in regulation, so that's always good to pad the stats a little bit. 57 feet, so this is definitely going to be a 2-tapper here. I feel like this might break a little bit the other way. It's going to break the other way. It's going to be close, but no cigar. I always surprise myself with just how close I actually managed to get those. That should... Oh god, that lipped out. Getting a lot of lip outs on this tournament. Which, as good, which means it means we're getting close, but also it means that we're not accurate enough, and we really need to be doing a lot better with our accuracy. Not even just on our drives, but just overall. Because we're definitely leaving a lot of loot on the table, but so to speak, by not being able to close out holes effectively. Bit of a decline, so we're going to drop to the 3 hybrid here, and the roll should take us in. A little bit fast. Hopefully we'll stay on the green. Just shy of the 250 yard marker. 54 yards we're putting for eagle. Some strong breaks, a little bit of downhill, uphill. I feel like that is destined to go close. It's destined to go close. It doesn't quite go close enough, and we've put it the whole way into the fringe. Which is, something that we've been having a long-standing problem with, is just, keeping it accurate. Oh, that's a good chip in. That's a really good chip in. Did not think we were going to rescue that one to an eagle. We're going to get a replay of this one too. Look at that. Bang on the money. Bang on the money. Love to see bogey backstop with an eagle, or backed up with a birdie, sorry, to stop the slide. That's always great when you see that. Right up the gut. Nice solid opening drive. Should be a 7-iron pitch shot here. We've got a little bit of wind. Oh, but it's going slow and it's going the wrong direction. I feel like the timing on my pitches is just going off here. I seem to be slowing them more often than I'm fasting them. Oh, double break here. Maybe even actually looks like a triple break. This could be a tough one for birdie. Oh, it's not going to break back in time. No. Didn't break back in time. But you know what? We left ourselves close enough for a power tap in, so. Can we be too disappointed about that? No, not really. We're still even through 4 here in the final round. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. We've got a lot to work with. Not that strong of a wind. 8-iron might be enough to get us close. As long as it stays accurate. It's going to stay accurate. That's a good approach. That's a good approach. I can be happy with that. Strong roll at the pin. Oh, that's shanked. That's awful. That's awful. It's not going to quite break down in. You know, given the lie there at the pin. I mean, I shanked it, so I can't be happy about that. But you know, the fact that we still got away with a par there, it's, you know, it's. I can live with it. It's okay. Like, would I like that back to have like a reroll on that shot? Absolutely. What golfer in their right mind wouldn't? Oh, that's heavy rough. I think we're going to run back. Oh my goodness, look where it's sitting. Look where it's sitting. It's sitting at this really awkward angle. I gotta really kind of fade this one out and come back in. That's going nowhere near where I need it to go. That was 100% not the shot I wanted. But it's the shot I picked, and that means I have to live with it. And that is the trials and tribulations of a golfer. As you know, shot selection is always the order of the day, and once again, that is not it, Chief. That is not it. Splash it up with the lob wedge. We're going to bogey it anyway here. Not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. Reach the green in regulation, it says. It's a nice, simple enough fairway hit. The funny thing is that I feel like this is kind of a bad thing to say on round 4, don't get me wrong, but the funny thing is I feel like I am improving, but it's just little nagging mistakes just constantly cost me. And the thing is, even though I'm getting better, but the rate that I'm making mistakes is also getting higher, so the scoreboard doesn't reflect my improvement is what I'm trying to get at here. I'm going to tighten down the power a little bit. Okay, maybe I powered down a little bit too much there and left myself grossly under. I did plan for that though. I knew I wasn't going to get it in 1, I just wanted to leave myself in a position where I could get it in 2 and not have to worry about runoff again. That's absolutely needle-like accuracy. I'm really loving this Mizuno driver, by the way, that's in the clubhouse pass. It's been an absolute savior to have. We're going into some wind, but I feel like the bounce here might be enough to kind of carry us up onto the green. Okay, well, we're not going to get that bounce that'll carry us up onto the green because we're going right into the heavy rough here. Maybe even a roll down into the sand. No. This is an unfortunate place to find ourselves. Flopping up here. With the maybe I could have taken another club up, but you know what? That's still a decent spot to land us in. 15 feet for birdie. Okay. A little bit drafted a little bit wide there, but we stayed close enough and we still got the power. So no, it's still okay. Now this is always the tricky one that we always seem to have issues with. I'm going to go 9 iron on this. There's a little bit of a hitch there. Swung it a little bit fast. This is going to go close. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful approach. That is a beautiful, beautiful approach. He looks happy with that. 7 feet for birdie. Will he fluff it? He will. These little things like that. I find myself in such a great advantageous position. It's one of the best lies I've ever had on a par 3. And then I go and do that. Like, where's the logic there? Where's the sense? I'd love to know where it is. Okay, oh boy. This is the hole that we love. Because it's extremely eagleable. That is perfect. In terms of accuracy. Not perfect in the fact that it's going to land up in these bushes and roll all the way down. Okay, it's like strong roll down. It's going to roll off the other side of the green though. There's a chippable one here. Not with power like that though. I definitely pulled the ripcord too early in the power in that one, but you know what? It's still a birdie. It's still a birdie. We can still be happy about it, okay? At least it's not like the other time when we had a great eagleable position and then we ended up coming away from that with a par. It's okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Everything is fine. Almost a 300-yarder on that into the wind. That's a good drive. Okay. Pitch might be the shot here. There's a 13-yard drop. I am very aware of that. A little fast though. It's not going to make it onto the green. Oh no, we'll make it onto the green. It's not going to stay there though. I'm going to go to the very edge of the fairway here. Chip up with the sand wedge and hope that it rolls close. Did roll close. That's a par tap in. It's an alright par to take. It's okay. It's fine. We're at the point now where it's just like, if we get any positive movement on our score, it's a bonus. But as of now, like score wise, I'm happy where I am. Would I like to be better? Would I like to be in a better position? Absolutely. Do I realize that that's probably not going to happen? Also, absolutely. Oh, that's slow. That's very slow. That's very much in that sand trap. We do find ourselves like well behind the 8-ball in some of these situations, and that's definitely something I need to cut out of my game, is just, you know, not being able to get as close as I would have liked. That was a really close flop shot. Which, you know, you couldn't write a close flop shot like that. Certainly not at my level of experience with this game, which, you know, it's surprising. I've been playing the game like, this game came out, what, September? I've been playing this game for like 5 months now. That's weird when you think about it that way. It's like, oh man, this game really 5 months old now? A little bit fast. Oh, this could get close. This could get close. Oh, man. 9 feet away. And, again, a really great opportunity by going really close gets scuppered because I get overconfident. I get too far ahead of myself because I had one good shot. Really starting to nail those perfects on the drive a lot more though. That's one thing I can be happy about, is I am getting perfect drives a lot more. I'm not getting as bad of hook shots. A little bit faster. That's definitely going to roll off the green, no matter how much backspin I put on it. Decent splash. Birdie. Love to see that. Love to see that. 2 of them on the back 9 so far. We're back down to even ball through about 3.5 rounds here. 4 holes left to go here at the Vietnam Open. Still plenty of point scoring opportunities here as long as we play our cards right. And that's going to stay on the fairway. That's a good drive. Okay, going at 34 feet incline. Pitch up with a 6-iron, perhaps. It is a perfect pitch up, but I don't know what way it's going to lie though. It's going to roll to the right instead of to the left, which is obviously the opposite way of the pin, but okay. I'm going to try and tighten up the distance here on the putt so that I don't overshoot it. It didn't break as much as I thought it was going to. Oh, that went close. You know what? That's fine. I'm happy with that par because I didn't overshoot the putt, and I didn't end up overshooting the green with it as well. That one I'm happy with. You might say to yourself, but James, like it's still a two-tapper. Why are you happy with a two-tapper? Easy, because I didn't overshoot it, and also like we find ourselves once again fighting for our lives out of a bunker here. Decent flop up. Shame we just about overshot the green there. Oh, lipped out. That's an unfortunate bogey here on the 16th. Does bring us down to even ball on the round. We're still +1. This is probably like a... this is a great course. I really like this course. I would like it a lot more if I was better at it, don't get me wrong. Everyone would be like, oh, I'm good at this course, therefore this is a good course. But it's good and it's challenging. Like I don't know how best to describe this, but that's a solid hit. That's going to leave us in a good birdie position. Like I feel like I'm hitting pars more often than not. There is a couple of birdies I'm getting, and I'm getting still a couple of bogeys, but oh my god, what was the shank there? I should have... It appears that the only challenge that I face in this course is myself. I was about to say, hey, we could be on tap here to finish strong, but you know what? I put that to my own sword. I killed that dream. Once again, on this 18th hole, we are battling out of the sand here. We are not going bunker to bunker, which is a good thing. Normal shot pitching wedge. Slow probably was not the way I wanted that one to go. A long 44 foot to try and close this one out with a birdie. I don't think we're going to make it. I'm trying to over-guesstimate the break here. That's going close. It's not quite close enough. And we're going to close this one out with a par. We're going to end the round on a par. We're going to end the tournament on 1 over. Okay, so looking back at those 4 rounds, again, we need to slow down the pace, play to our own strengths. We're getting a little bit better at, underhitting putts on purpose to not attack the hole on the first putt if we know that we have a chance of overhitting it and rolling off. We're getting slightly better at that. But there's a lot to be happy about. There is a lot of work still to be done. But I can be happy with that overall performance across the 4 days. And yeah, it's a cut made. It's money in the bank. Theoretically, hypothetically, money in the bank, because TGC Tours don't have real money tournaments. Probably for the best, because it keeps the fun aspect of it alive. I feel like I would be a lot harsher on myself if there was real money on the line. Which is why I'm glad that this is just kind of a recreational experience, so to speak. And it's like everyone's in this for fun, just to test themselves, to try and like have a fun competitive nature without it feeling like toxic and full of flaming and stuff like that. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And if the fellow TGC golfers I've interacted with so far on this adventure have been supportive of each other, friendly with each other, a little bit of nice back and forth banter, and overall it's been a really good experience being here. So again, we're going to close this week out with perhaps more of a whimper than a bang, but yeah, strong finish. Looking forward to next week, and hopefully I'll see you then. Take care, have a good weekend.